Kai is a character who I'm sure is very overlooked within the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. It's unfortunate that DreamWorks had created Shen and Tai Lung in the previous movies that were both extremely good villains that caused Kai to be undermined in the audience's eyes. Today I'm going to be talking about Kai the Collector, the most underrated villain in Kung Fu Panda. Kai was a character who started off as one of the good guys, but soon became corrupt by the power that he so desperately desired, changing him. Today, I'm going to be dissecting through Kai, his early life, and much more. Kai shared a close and brother-like relationship with Oogway, loving him a great deal. After an ambush led to Oogway being badly wounded, Kai carried him for days through the harshest of elements until reaching a panda village, where the pandas used their chi to save his life. Fascinated by the power, Oogway learnt from the pandas how to use chi to give life, but Kai saw a darker use for it, wishing to steal the chi from other warriors to increase his own power. Kai and Oogway's relationship became broken beyond repair, and battling fiercely until Oogway banished Kai to the spirit realm. 500 years later, Kai mentioned to Shifu how he felt betrayed by Oogway. Oogway and Kai reunite in the spirit realm, where Oogway learnt that Kai had become malicious and resentful, as well as becoming more powerful by stealing the chi of every Kung Fu Panda warrior in the spirit realm. Kai battled Oogway on the final time and defeated him, stealing his chi. With Oogway's chi, Kai had enough power to return to the mortal realm, and, with one singular goal, destroy everything Oogway had ever created. General Kai is the main antagonist for Kung Fu Panda 3. He was a warrior and a general of an army, which he led alongside his brother-in-arms Oogway. Kai fought alongside Oogway as best friends, but after he had learnt how to steal chi from others, Oogway banished him. 500 years later, he returned to the mortal realm as a spirit warrior and sought to steal the chi of every Kung Fu master and destroy Oogway's legacy with the help of his zombies. He nearly accomplished his goal, but he was eventually defeated and destroyed by Po. Kai was a warrior alongside Oogway, with whom he had grew a brotherly bond with. They were best friends, and together they fought side by side, leading great armies into battle. 500 years after his banishment to the spirit realm, Kai had become vengeful and power-hungry over time. Underwent a physical transformation. His mane grew longer and more unruly, and Kai's general regalia, consisting of his armored uniform, was gone. In this time, Kai challenged Oogway to a rematch, in which he explained that he had taken the chi from every master in the spirit realm. Upon his return, Kai ordered several of the Jade soldiers to find Oogway's students. They eventually found Po and the Furious Five, whom Kai witnessed through his eyes of his soldiers as they fought them. He then summoned his warriors back to his side, and Crane and Mantis were ordered to investigate the current location, joined up with the Master Bear, Croc, and Chicken, whose villages had been already attacked. Although the masters confronted and tried to fight Kai, they were one by one all easily defeated and had their chi stolen, along with all other masters in China from the sea inward. During his time as a mortal, Kai was fiercely devoted to fighting and protecting Oogway, who he again loved like his brother. After Kai's banishment, his anger and hatred grew even stronger against Oogway, demanding a rematch, which ended with Kai stealing Oogway's chi and returning to the mortal realm as we know, to exact total revenge against Oogway by destroying his legacy as well. Kai's disposition was worsened, if anything, during the time in the spirit realm, as his sense of humor was darkened, where there was only loyalty and honor, cruelty and aggression had replaced. To further his lack of morals, Kai was blinded by his own repute and was devoted heavily to his legacy, displeased with none recalled or even had heard of Kai, and the beast of vengeance or maker of widows, and so had no qualms whatsoever about destroying Oogway's legacy, believing that he had destroyed his. However, Kai was quite pleased when Po addressed with his said titles, even thanking him quite politely and claiming that it had made him almost want to spare his life. Of course, this did not stop Kai from trying to steal Po's chi along with the rest of the pandas. Kai was also often annoyed by Po's sense of humor and underestimated him, just like nearly all of Po's previous adversaries. But he was ultimately defeated by Po, who overloaded him with chi, leading to his demise. We can see many times through the movie the deep hatred that he has for Oogway, as he talks to the Furious Five about how he loved Oogway like a brother, and that he betrayed him, causing Kai to wreak havoc onto Oogway's legacy by destroying the temple. During his time as a mortal, Kai was fiercely devoted to oogway. Kai was willing to risk his own life in order to keep oogway safe, after the tortoise was injured. Unlike oogway, Kai became interested in stealing chi from others in order to increase his own power, and learning how it could be taken as easily as it was given. Because oogway prevented him from fulfilling his ambition and imprisoned him for centuries in the spirit realm, he felt oogway had betrayed him and had never or would ever recover from the pain of losing the only person that he ever truly loved. When Kai takes oogway's chi, he places his chi around his neck, keeping him from the others that his chi he has stolen around a belt that he has. This showing how much oogway has tormented him and corrupted him with anger. He even through the movie talks to oogway's chi. This never-ending possession of oogway we see from Kai shows how much he valued and hated oogway through his betrayal that he sees in his own eyes. Kai, in my opinion, is one of the greatest characters that DreamWorks has ever created, and is heavily overlooked, I believe, by the audience and critics. But I hope with this video that you can see how great of a character that he was, and how fleshed out he was, and the emotions that he displays through the movie, that I also believe are very overlooked. If you guys have any other recommendations of videos you want to see, put that down in the comments, and hope you guys have a good day. Peace.